Hey guys, welcome back to the Independent Investor channel. We just hit a small milestone in the channel's history. We just hit 1,000 subscribers. And just really from the bottom of my heart, I want to thank all the subscribers that have kind of helped me build, this channel. I did not begin the year 2017 with any intention whatsoever of starting a YouTube channel. But the idea was brought to me by a family member and didn't really know what was going to come of it. But I'm very glad that I did, and I'll talk about that in just a minute. But first, I want to talk to the subscribers about some of the channel updates, what you can kind of expect to see happen. First of all, you guys will kind of notice that I've changed my thumbnail templates. I'm trying to make the artwork a little bit more appealing for the masses a little bit. I really want to help spread the message on my channel. So I'm working really hard to try to make the channel art a little bit more appealing and kind of dial in my brand a little bit. And that way, when I get happy with the branding that I've got, I'm going to try to spread that across all the social media platforms. And that's going to be one of my goals for 2018. Guys, I'm 40 years old, so it takes me a little while to kind of come up to speed on this social media thing. Even before 2017, I never even had a Facebook page. I didn't want one. I didn't care to have one. But this has kind of forced me to really get into the social media platforms. And it's been a good education for me. It's been a really good excuse to get in, learn the platforms, learn what each platform can kind of provide to you guys. So I'm going to use each individual platform not to post videos. YouTube will continue to be my flagship platform. I really like YouTube a lot. I do. For you guys that kind of have been with me for a while, the monetization on the videos, that's going to remain. I do, as I spend more time with this YouTube thing, I'm finding that there's some equipment purchases, there's some software purchases, there's some other purchases that are necessary to kind of maintain the channel. And although I do have that stuff kind of dialed in right now, there is a cost associated with providing this to you guys. I mean, I'm working for about as little as possible to spend the time behind kind of closed doors or kind of behind the scenes a little bit for you guys. And I don't mind doing that. I don't mind spending the time at the expense of myself, but there are just expenses on the channel. So the monetization on the videos is going to remain. I think that's an acceptable piece to help kind of supplement the direction of the channel. And so that's kind of it with the channel update. We've passed 1,000 subscribers again, and thank you for that. There was a few projects that I did throughout this year. I did the Bullseye Investing series, which I've kind of incorporated into my main topics. And I've also done the channel topics, which I've also kind of dissolved that away as well. So when you guys have a good idea and you bring it to me, what I'm going to end up doing is just providing you guys a direct call out. I've got one coming for Lavertis. She's one of my loyal subscribers. So stand by for that, but I think that's the way I'm going to do it, is if you have a good channel topic idea, I'm just going to take that right straight to the forum for action. So I've kind of dissolved away the channel comments idea, and I've also dissolved away the Bullseye series, and I've kind of incorporated those ideas into the main topics of the channel. Another update, come 2018, I'm going to kind of do away with some of the longer videos, okay? I'm going to kind of split and try to keep it to 5 to 8 minutes on my delivery. Now, some of the longer topics, guys, you have to understand, I really enjoy this topic, and a lot of it, if it takes 15 minutes to get my message across to my subscribers, again, to reiterate the goal, this stuff is for you guys, and if it takes 15 minutes, then so be it. That's just what it's gonna take. And I'm going to continue to deliver those blocks to help drive home the point. I can't do some topics in 5 to 8 minutes. I just can't do it. It's impossible. But we are going to try to split and do some subscriber-based material, some more in-depth stuff, to where if you are a subscriber of this channel, you can really kind of sink your teeth into the value on that side of the house. And then I'm going to try to separate kind of the more catchy topics, you know, out there as to more of the impulse type of viewer on YouTube with regard to what's going on at the current juncture in the stock market, all right? And the channel vision. Where I see this channel going, guys, listen, when I started from scratch, I spent a lot of time kind of scrambling a little bit, getting things together. You guys who have went back and reviewed my old legacy material, I'm going to keep all that legacy material on there. I'm not going to change anything. I think it's kind of cool to actually show where the channel started, and you can get some essence of where the channel started in watching some of my older videos. I mean, I was nervous. It's a nerve-wracking experience, really collecting your thoughts. And I don't script my videos. I just do them off the cuff. That's the way I insist on doing them. I think it's a better product. I think it's an unpolished product. But again, I think there's a lot of value in you guys really trying to relate with me as I'm trying to portray basically a testimonial to you guys about what it is that I do. So that legacy material's not going anywhere. It's going to stay on there. And if you go back and you give it an objective look, I really think that you're going to find that there's some really, really good information. And there's a lot of questions that are answered in some of that old material too, that a lot of my newer subscribers are hitting me up with. So at the end of the day, all I care about is you guys getting the answers to your questions. But please go back and review that old material, as some of that legacy materials is some of the most, you know, core material that I came out with on the Independent Investor channel. So kind of as we grow the channel a little bit, you know, please understand you guys are going to grow with me. And as we approach the end of 2017 and we begin our journey in 2018, I'm going to start to talk to my subscriber base who are in one of the 3 stages of investing, whether it be beginning, intermediate, or advanced investing stages. And whatever stage you're in, that's okay. But we're going to try to approach 2018 in kind of a calculated, smart approach, kind of a careful approach. And I'm going to talk about that more in follow-on videos. The channel value, guys, in reflection for me and in retrospect, the value for me really exists with you guys. It really does. You guys are going to evolve with me. I'm going to change. Eventually, I have some grand visions for this particular channel, and it's not going to have anything to do with what you guys see with my current setup, okay? Now, the bull is not going anywhere. The bull stays with me. The bull has been with me from the beginning, okay? The bull is going to stay with me, all right? But there will be some grander set changes as the channel starts to evolve and grow, so I can really, really drive home the point and get you guys directly connected with the market, all right? That's a really, really passionate goal of mine, and it's something that I don't feel that I can do on my current setup, okay? But we will be changing that. But I just want to drive home the point. I have just a little over 1,000 subscribers. Relatively small YouTube channel. But I've had a few comments talking about how they like my channel because I'm so involved with my subscriber base. I mean, I'm really involved. I respond to every comment that I get coming through, and a lot of people really, really like that. And I really think that's where a lot of the value is in the channel. A couple months back, I offered a self-direct help to you guys. I'm going to be extending that offer. I'm going to be extending the self-help offer because up to 1,500 subscribers. And I don't care about the subscribers, guys, but I did it kind of as a pilot program to help people. And what I found out was amazing. Not only was I correct in my hypothesis that people needed help, but I think a lot of people, when I talked to them, they just needed a different perspective, and I was able to offer that different perspective. One individual, and I'll call him out by name. I hope he doesn't mind me calling him out, but I spent an hour on the phone with Nick, and Nick was awesome. I mean, serves his country in a different capacity than I do. But I think after that conversation, you know, it was free of charge. It wasn't about money. It was about me offering a service, a self-direct service, and him kind of looking at me and saying, geez, Louise, I don't know this guy from Adam, but I'm going to give it a shot. I'm going to give it a shot. And it was a quick email shot over the brow to me saying, hey, I'd like to talk to you. I spoke with Nick for about 55 minutes, man, and I think the value in that particular conversation and many others that I've had really kind of define what the value of this particular channel is. And trust me, guys, it's not in the number in the lower left-hand corner of the screen. I've said it many, many times. The subscriber base, there's probably a small percentage. I've got really good viewership on my channel, so the people who are viewing the channel are really interested in the information, and hopefully they're interested in how I deliver the information, okay? And I think that's where a lot of the value is in this. I'm not looking to, you know, get 100,000 subscribers within 12 months. I really just could care less. I could care less. I care more about the individuals like Nick, who I think if you asked him, and I think would agree, that that was kind of a life-changing discussion. That's just what I took out of it. So, so the final thing I kind of want to talk about is the channel access. All right, there's many, many different ways to access me directly, and the best way to do it is through the ryan.independentinvestor@gmail.com email. That's the best way to get a hold of me. You guys know how intense and aggressive I am on responding to comments. That's another good way of getting a hold of me, but there's certain information that we want to kind of maybe keep private, keep between me and you. And so if you access me through the backdoor channel and I actually reach out to you guys, there's probably information there that is more prudent than offering on a public forum, guys. So just kind of keep that in mind. And those are really the two best ways to kind of access. And I want to keep that open access going. As this channel grows, I really want my core subscriber base. And believe me, if you guys are within the 1,000 subscribers, you guys are part of the core subscriber base. And this channel, power, groundswell, empowerment, everything that I talk about, it rests with you guys. It really does. I expect you guys to help me be the ambassadors of the channel, because what I see on a lot of larger channels, it kind of becomes a bickering match on the chat rooms and the comment page. I don't want that at all. I don't want any negativity at all on my channel. I don't want any of it. I do this for free, okay? So I'm not coming on YouTube to have my head bashed in by a bunch of haters that come onto the channel. So I really would task you guys in closing with kind of being the ambassadors of the channel. And you guys who have been with me from the beginning have kind of evolved. And if you guys have evolved in any capacity at all in your investing careers, guys, hopefully you send a little bit of credit for me, baby, to opening a few doors for you. Guys, again, I just want to thank you so much. To my original 1,000 subscribers, we've got many more to come, many more videos to come, and we're going to continue to evolve as an investing community together, because I absolutely fundamentally believe that the approach we take on this particular channel with regard to self-directed investing is the very best approach an individual can take to liberate their financial future going forward. Guys, thank you so much for tuning into the subscribers only special. And from the bottom of my heart and on behalf of the Independent Investor channel, I just want to thank you guys. Good luck in your investment future.